Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jason Zimmerman. A local ministry kicks off their first day of preparing to hand out meals and gifts to families in the Green Bay area who need extra help during Christmas. And this year they're seeing a record high number of requests. In a First Alert update, Jamal James spoke to those looking to make an impact.
For roughly 10 people working to give back to their community Saturday afternoon, meeting this year's high demand felt like a challenge that needed to be met.
It's important as we get older to definitely appreciate what we've had when we were younger and to be able to give back and support other people that are in need.
This year, Four Winds Ministries not only received more than 50 requests from families for gifts, they've also received more than 900 requests for meals, with more still rolling in. And that's more than any amount Denise McFarland, one of the founders, has ever seen, since they usually get nearly half of that in prior years. For the ministry, this shows that food insecurities are a real issue in the community, especially with 1 in 4 people in Brown County lacking consistent access to nutritious foods, according to experts.
We've been hearing about rising prices, not only for groceries, but for other items, housing, heat, electricity, and what we're seeing today or this season is an outpouring of need.
With volunteers like Candace and Sherry feeling that same way and donating their time to relieve financial pressure for families in need.
It's rewarding, it feels good, and growing up in this community, it's my turn to give back.
Everybody has a little bit of extra time and or money, and that's kind of what we're looking for so that we can help, support these families that are really in need, especially with, how the economy, everything is these days. We just need that extra support.
Meals and gifts will be handed out on Christmas Day, and if you'd like to donate your time or money to this cause, we'll have a link for you at WBAY.com. In Green Bay, Jamal James, Action 2 News.